On Radio U, and it's not just Nikki and I today.
No, we had to bring in someone special.
Yes.
This is Jason with Death Therapy.
Yes.
Yay!
Jason.
How are you doing, Jason?
Doing good. Sitting in my closet doing an interview. Right?
Is
that too real?
Are you in there because you want to keep it quiet from everybody else around there, or why are you hiding in the closet?
Yeah, I have a couple small children, so I got to keep it a little sound dampened. This is my studio.
So it's either that or the bathroom then.
Yeah, I figured I would choose the closet.
That's a good choice.
I think Hudson in the bathroom would be too echoey. So
that's a good point. That's a good point.
And then someone else needs in there. Well, Jason with
It's a
Death
different
Therapy.
kind of reverb.
Exactly. Melancholy Machines is the new project from Death Therapy. Long Tension.
Yeah.
You can hear it on Radio U. Jason, we absolutely love the new stuff. We're so excited about it.
Thank you. I'm glad. So it seems to be it's a little different than the old stuff.
Well, Hudson and I always talk about, like, no one knows how to classify it or, like, what category we're putting Tension in and all the other songs. So, like, say a family member or someone catches up with you and they're like, well, what are you doing, Jason? Death Therapy's current sound to people. How do you describe it?
I mean, it's sort of like the musical embodiment of ADHD, I guess. That's sort of, which makes sense because that's me to a T. But yeah, I mean, we sort of thought, well, what if we could write a song that sort of sounded like an industrial metal slammed into one song, and that's what we went for.
And it worked.
I always want to know, because when Nikki and I, we always turn it up, especially for the woo. Is that you doing the woo, or is that like sample from something?
Yes, it's him.
I would like to say that we got Ric Flair to come into the studio and do the guest woo, but no, it was me. And actually, I didn't expect that to make the final cut. The producer just sort of kept it.
It's a good call, because that's what we always get so excited for.
It is. This is Jason with Death Therapy, and we're talking about the new song Tension. And at the end, you'll hear it, and because we're talking about, like, you'll never miss it again.
Yep.
It's this woo at the end, and I'm so glad it made it in, because it definitely.
You guys always have.
It comes sort of out of this cathartic, like, you know, the song's called Tension, right? So there's like this super tense moment that happens, and then it's sort of like the woo happens, and it all comes back together.
It's guttural. It's powerful.
It's metaphorical.
You guys always have so much, such good guest appearances. It would have been great to get Ric Flair on there, but I did notice you got Fireflight as well. How did that come about?
Yeah, Dawn Michelle jumped on the song "The Silence of God." She's amazing and has a wonderful voice. I'm sure Radio U fans know all about how amazing Fireflight is, and the song just seemed to fit perfectly for her voice. And I mean, in the past, I've brought on guest vocalists that are like metal guys or, you know, shredders to do a solo. I was like, what if we just went chill this time? So
it's a good choice, though, because Dawn has such a sound to her. Like, she's just so talented, too. So, Melancholy Machines, we're going to tease you, too, because it seems this year a lot of Radio U projects have the word melancholy in it. It seems to be a very in word, and we've never had anything with melancholy before this year, but now it's the thing to do.
Yeah. I guess it's funny. Some of us have a little bit of subliminal messaging.
We're all feeling a little bit of the melancholy at that time.
Yeah, all the records at a time that melancholy is probably the right word.
Sure. So did you write Melancholy Machines during last year? Because some bands had things kind of written still right before. Then others, you know, took that last year as time to really get a lot of songs written and get ready for them to come out this year.
Yeah, you know, this record was actually written sort of just during the whole COVID thing, piece by piece. We just, whenever we had a chance to get together, we would jump in the studio and throw down a few songs. And so, yeah, it was written during, and I think some of the vibe, the mood, hopefully gives people a little bit of sense of hope in the darkness. That's kind of what I was going for.
Melancholy Machines. Check out RadioU.com. And the music video you guys came out with earlier this week, so that's available to check out soon on RadioU TV too. When did you film the music video?
We just did it. I mean, those guys are fast. We just We filmed it right here in this club.
Right before he talked to us.
Yeah, sorry before I talk to you. No, Kevin Johnson and his hometown crew in Atlanta, music videos. They've done music videos for Fit for a King, Silent Planet, all those great bands. We're lucky to get to work with them, and we drove down and did it a few weeks ago. And
that really is fast.
Yeah. Jason, I wanted to ask, we always want to find out about what you guys are doing, not just with music, but what else have you been doing to keep yourself busy? I guess.
Well, I have a 9-year-old son, so we play a lot of video games.
Nice.
Lots of Nintendo Switch going on in my house. But, shameless plug, I also wrote a devotional book over the pandemic time, which is almost finished being published. So,
oh wow,
you can check out Death Therapy. I'm sure you'll plug that on social media when it's ready to release.
Yeah, of course.
Yay. Well,
awesome.
Jason, you're awesome. Death Therapy's awesome.
Yes.
Tension is awesome, which of course we'll play now. And then Melancholy Machines, awesome as well, which you can check out at RadioU.com. And then the music video coming soon to RadioU TV. Joining us, Jason, we appreciate it.
Thank you guys as always. Love Radio U.
Well, we love you too. We'll play Tension.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It is the Riot.